my grandfather, Weston McCain, always told us that our slave name was Levenham. He said, always remember your slave name was Levenham. And your name now is McCain because my grandfather was purchased as a slave.
In Carroll County, Mississippi, the name McCain has been legend for 150 years. Two McCain brothers bought 2,000 acres of prime land here in 1851. They grew rich from cotton and slaves and started large families. Eventually, that grew into an unparalleled military tradition. McCain men became generals and admirals in World War II and during the Vietnam War. The last of those admirals gave birth to John McCain, who became a war hero, a U.S. Senator, and is now the Republican nominee for president. But in the last 50 years, here in Carroll County, the McCain name has stood for something else.
Most people hear McCain because so many people knew my father. It was like you didn't have to say anything else.
It was a family of McCains who resisted the Ku Klux Klan, led the civil rights movement and voter registration efforts in the 1960s, who integrated public schools and changed this part of Mississippi forever. Those McCains are African-American descendants of the slaves owned 150 years ago by the white ancestors of Senator John McCain.
Daddy was very active in the civil rights movement. Mama used to be up, always concerned as to whether he was going to come back, concerned if he was going to be okay. He had taught all of us how to use a weapon. And he said, I'm going to tell you, he said, I'm not going to tell you to shoot anybody. He said, but should somebody come through that door and you don't know who they are, you shoot and ask a question later.
In recent years, the black and white McCains have reconnected through a biannual family reunion held on the old plantation from which both families descend.
What has it meant to you to have some of the white McCain family members come into the reunion?
It means something. I wouldn't be afraid to say it means a lot. And be a particular. Just a down-to-earth, just regular guy. And I really, admire him, and I appreciate that. Because, I try to be the same way. Just, be what you are, be who you are, and that's it.
Knowing my past helps me to be who I am today. Helps me to be a better person tomorrow.
For the Wall Street Journal, this is Doug Blackmon reporting from Carroll County, Mississippi.
Who you vote for?
Barack. I'm voting Democrat. That's my party, and I'm supporting it.